Talk now? Yes. Good morning, everybody. Jim Weller here, and it's time to talk. So we are going to have a contest. We're going to see how many words you can listen to over the next 2 hours, and we're going to see how many words I can say over the next 2 hours, and I'll let some other people get a word in edgewise. So good morning to you. You are watching a show called Weller Does Delmarva. I do this show every Saturday morning right here live on TV Delmarva, Facebook, and YouTube. So I don't know exactly where you're watching from, but I appreciate you watching the show. And if you are watching on Facebook and would be kind enough to maybe start a watch party, share it, tell your friends about it, we'd appreciate that. And if you're watching on TV, we need you to go to your front porch and flick your front light twice. We've got people riding around all the neighborhoods trying to see how many people are watching on TV Delmarva Channel 14. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching. We're going to chat with Colin Walls here in just a minute or so. We got different people going to be out on, all through the morning. As you can see, we are working diligently to practice social distancing and be good boys. So, right out of the camera shot. Are you really?
You are.
Oh, okay. So anyway, I'm moving right out of the camera shot. All right. So anyway, good morning.
You are that scared of me.
That scared of you. Colin, how are you doing?
Hey, good morning. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing real good. TV Delmarva is up and running and growing by the week. You're adding more things and features and benefits. And wow, it's amazing.
It is. It's a lot of work too. So, you know, and I'm moving some stuff down to our Georgetown studio down there. So, so we're kind of in transition right now. So there's a couple.
You're doing a good job. You're amazing to watch.
Here and some equipment there. Yeah. That's other people have said there's other things about me to watch, but not amazing.
I watch
always,
it. No, you're hooking this up and making that work. And when something don't work, you figure out another way. And where'd you get all this electronic knowledge?
Just kind of through the years.
Really?
Yeah.
You're good
I did. You know, I did. I have an electronics background, so that's kind of where I started it all from. I've done a lot of that, and you know, working on cars makes you use your brain a lot for electrical and mechanical.
And you own your own business. Where in that case, most people that own their own business got to figure out a way every day.
Oh, you got to figure out how to make it work
every day.
Yep. Colin's over there shaking his head. Yep.
Every day. In other words, there's no book, there's no manual, there's no procedure, no policy other than get up and get it done.
Get the job done.
And failure's not an option.
No.
So tell us about TV Delmarva.
TV Delmarva, so channel 14.1 and channel 14.2. 14.1 is TV Delmarva. We're an AMG TV affiliate, so we have lots of great programming on that channel. So movies and, you know, Saturday morning is our local block of programming. Yeah, so not all live, but
so it started
local.
At 6, right, this morning?
6 a.m., yeah, Sound of Delmarva. Those are in reruns right now, of course, because we cannot have people in the studio to be performing. But so we've got lots of good shows there, you know, built up that we can play. Wow. So 6 a.m. Saturday morning, then 7 o'clock is your show, 7 to 9.
Right.
9 o'clock is Anthony Joseph's show. He's got a lot of sports and community type events. And then 10 o'clock is Studio J with Jessica Martinez.
Yep.
She's a local radio host, morning host. A lot of people know her.
She's in the know pretty good.
She's in the know, yep. And then we have Michael Sprouse, Coastal A&E with host Michael Sprouse at 11 o'clock. Mm-hmm. He's got some great things. Yes. I can't remember what he's got coming up this week, but like last week he had the Lewis Historical Society on, and
I saw that. Yeah,
it was very interesting.
Yep, and they have some things happening too.
Yeah, they do.
In other words, so it's all good. So that's your local lineup, and then 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, people can watch TV Delmarva.
Yeah, absolutely. You can watch it over the air at channel 14.1. So just point your antenna towards Seaford, rescan your television if you haven't recently, and look for channel 14, and that'll be TV Delmarva. So and then also you can go to your Roku player. Mm-hmm. Search for the TV Delmarva channel there.
Yep, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, that's what works for me.
All right, so you do that, and then you just watch TV Delmarva. Or if you have an Amazon Fire Stick, you can do the same thing.
And you can watch it at tvdelmarva.com.
tvdelmarva.com. Yeah, you can do that on your phone or your iPad.
Like if you're sitting in the lobby of a doctor's office and you're just bored.
And need something to do.
You can just watch tvdelmarva.com.
Yeah, exactly.
So
just click the watch live button. Mm-hmm. Yep, very neat.
All right, so anything else we need to know?
You can get up with me if you want to do any advertising. So I think
this would be a good time.
This would be a good time. You know, let's plan for your next year's advertising. We've got a lot available.
But year end too.
To get
Black Friday's coming up.
Right. Yep.
You probably don't have time to get anything squeezed in by then.
Yeah, probably not.
That's next week,
302-242-8015. Give me a call or text 242-8015.
Do it in that order. Oh, I hear the radio station's coming on. This is a big event. They're flipping a switch. Lawrence, let us go. We're out of the gate. Good morning, everybody. Jim Weller here. You are watching and listening to a show called Weller Does Delmarva. We are live with you till 9 o'clock this morning, for better or worse. I have no idea what all we're going to talk about, but we're going to have fun doing it, and there is no charge to listen. There's no charge to watch. You can watch us right here on TV Delmarva. You can listen on Delaware 105.9. You can also check out Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook. We got a collage that we're getting ready to run. So get ready, look at your radio, and listen to this collage and envision what these people look like. Ready? Go.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Doug Poore from Wreaths Across America talks about the effort at Mount Olive Cemetery. Susan Kent from Love Incorporated stops by with a Code Purple update. Kevin Short from Mid-South Audio chats about their new location. Eric Fibelkorn from Feebs Distilling talks moonshining in Milford. And Lee Murphy converses about life after the campaign. We are live from the Weller Complex in Lincoln. And now, here's your host, Jim Weller.
Good morning, and there we are. We are all lined up, ready to go. It's kind of cool. Got lots of things to talk about. I do want to talk real quick about my newest sponsor segment, which is a power washing company. It's called Easy Clean Power Wash. And I've gotten to know Mike a little bit here lately, and he just did another job for me this week. He soft washed the roof on my house and my garage and my screened-in porch and so on. Had like this little stuff growing on it, like I don't know what it was, moss or something anyway. And so he come in, he cleaned it all up. It looks like new. It really made a big difference. Very happy with that. While he was there, I had him clean my zero-turn mower and my little Kubota tractor. And I was very, very pleased. They look like new. So in other words, if you got some equipment, I saw a picture on his Facebook page where he was getting ready to clean a great big combine. You know, in other words, it was all done, doing what it does. They're getting ready to put it away for the winter, and they were getting it all cleaned up. So whether you need your house cleaned, your pavers, your sidewalks, your porches, your decks, your equipment, whatever you need done, I need you to call Easy Clean Power Washing. And his phone number, are you ready? It's a 302-381-8305. 381-8305. Give Mike a call, and if you mention Jim Weller, Weller Does Delmarva, he'll give you a 10% discount. Now, that is a limited time offer, and today's date is the 21st of November, 2020, so I don't know how long this is going to last. I'll say about a week, the 10% off. So whether you need something little done, something big done, he actually did some enclosed trailers for me too. So very pleased with him. When he says he's going to come, he comes. Found his prices to be very fair, and he does a really, really good job. His attention to detail is second to none. So anyway, check him out. He's licensed. He's insured. He's been doing it now over 6 years, and services most of Delaware and Kent and Sussex County to some degree. So anyway, just give him a call. Tell him what you got, and he'll tell you whether you need a regular power wash, a soft wash, or whatever. Mention Weller Does Delmarva, Jim Weller, when you call Mike at 302-381-8305. That's 381-8305. 8305. Like his Facebook page too, if you would. Easy Clean Power Washing. And you can also check him out on the web at easycleanmd.com. All right. Now, what is next? Doug Poore has arrived. He was on time. He's got some very interesting things. And we're going to chit-chat with him a little bit about Wreaths Across America. And Doug's I would call him a local historian to some degree, and a book writer. I don't know if he's written any songs yet or not. So
no, not any songs yet.
So good morning, Doug. How are you?
Good morning, sir. How are you? Doing
Good.
well.
And so last time we talked, I think we talked about your book.
Correct. Yeah, the latest one I had come out. Books. Yeah, I'm up to 4 now.
4. We talked about the Harrington Historical Society or Museum or whatever it was called.
That's correct.
And today we're going to talk about Wreaths Across America.
We sure are.
And you got involved in this a year ago, 2 years ago?
A year ago. I had been to Arlington a couple times. It's a very unique experience to go pay respects to our military veterans, men and women who are interred there. Then I found out we could do it at any public cemetery, and anyone can. You can be a coordinator. It's a simple little process to sign up. So as a fundraiser, because if you are a group that wants to fundraise off of this, you can make $5 per wreath. The museum chose to do it as a fundraiser. And
Harrington Museum.
Correct.
Okay.
We coordinated Hollywood Cemetery, which is just east of Harrington.
Yep.
And the response was fantastic. We completely covered all the veterans' graves out there last year, which was just short of 700 wreaths.
Really?
Yes, sir. It was so well received, we actually picked up 2 cemeteries at the last minute, and were able to cover them. There's a small African-American cemetery by Williamsville. We covered it. And then Griffith's Chapel, which is a very old church, again at Williamsville, had 6 veterans there. So we covered that one as well.
Good job. Good job.
From that,
So 3 in your first year.
3 in our first year. I was sweating it out because I'm that kind of detail-oriented guy, and I was like,
Okay.
oh, are we going to get it? Are we not? And the community really stepped up and supported us and sponsored those wreaths. They're $15 each, and between family members, local businesses, etc., everyone really stepped up and did a great job for us.
So a person like me could go online, sponsor a wreath or 5 or 10 of them or whatever, $15 a piece.
Correct.
And then the wreath gets delivered somewhere.
Yes, you go to...
I don't have to do another thing after that.
You don't have to do another thing if all you want to do is sponsor. It's www.wreathsacrossamerica.org to sponsor a wreath, and you just search for Greater Harrington Historical Society. It'll take you right to our page, and you can do it there. You can go to our Facebook page, and there's a link there to do
Okay.
it. Our website, ghhsociety.org. You can go there. There's a link. I've got links everywhere.
Okay. It's easy to get to.
It's easy to get to. You then choose how many you want. If you do have a family member interred, we're doing 7 cemeteries this year.
7.
7. That's how much it grew.
You started with 1 and ended up doing 3, and now you're on purpose doing 7.
I'm on. Yeah. So in other words, sleep right now is a novel concept for me.
Because this is a 1-day, all hands on deck when you put the wreaths out. Is that correct?
That's correct. As you said, the wreaths come out of Maine. There's a whole backstory to that you can go on their website and read. It's a beautiful story about how this all spun up, for lack of a better description, from a very extra wreaths at this company out of Maine. They asked to just place at Arlington, and that was done for several years till somebody took a picture. And we know what the internet does. It goes insane, and that's exactly what happened. It went insane. And this year we're doing over 2,500 cemeteries, and early estimates are 2.5 million wreaths this year.
My good. And somebody's hand making these wreaths.
Every wreath is handmade. Every bow is handmade and attached.
Really?
They're then put in boxes. We do have a partner, Burris Foods, here in Milford, of course, is their headquarters. They have a warehouse in Harrington, plus all over the East Coast. We partnered with them last year. They actually decorated one of their trailers. If you go on our...
Really?
It's beautiful.
Burris family's such a good family.
They are. I've known the Burris family for quite a while. My father worked for them, one of their subsidiaries, from Jack and Bob and the whole family. Have always been Milford Hospital Fair. They've always been huge community supporters. So they deliver our wreaths to the cemeteries for us. And then we just ask for a whole lot of volunteers to come out and place them. You will never have a more heartwarming experience than to place a wreath on a veteran's grave.
So is there openings still for volunteers?
There are. Again, go to the website, sign up to volunteer. You can come that morning. We are, of course, underneath the governor's order of no more than 250.
Right.
We do have...
Per cemetery.
Per cemetery.
Right.
We do have plans approved, so that is not an issue. We are completely set and ready to go. Some of you may
need to know who's coming.
Right. Some of you may have heard about the issues with Arlington. The president stepped in and said, nope, we're going to do that, which was awesome. Kind of made everybody a little down when Arlington initially decided not to do it. It was an individual cemetery choice and not a company choice. But the president stepped in, and we are doing Arlington, and everybody's excited about that again.
Really? So he did that in 4 years?
Yes.
Which, some people doubt if he's done anything. So
and he has always been a huge veteran supporter, and that did not go unnoticed.
Okay, good. So again, if somebody wants to get involved, they can sponsor a wreath or, sponsors. There's no limit. They could sponsor 10 or whatever.
Sponsor whatever they want.
Right. So if a business wants to do this, maybe, sponsor one for every employee you have or sponsor one for every customer you have or whatever you want to do. But if you want to get involved, if you are a family that wants to go out and lay the wreaths, or you're just an individual that wants to do it, there's an opportunity there. And there is another opportunity. You're saying that it's actually a fundraiser too for the Harrington Historical Society.
Correct. And not only us, we have local 4-H, the First State Young Marines who are out of Clayton, out of the military academy up there.
They're all benefiting from
They're
it.
all benefiting. Harrington Parks and Rec. I just helped 2 new locations come on board. One, they haven't even submitted their form yet.
Okay.
But the Laurel Women's Civic Club has picked up a cemetery in Laurel to do.
And so that club gets $5 from every wreath that somebody sponsors.
Correct. There's even a wonderful organization. I got to give them your contact information. There's a group out of Dover called the Battling Betties. They dress up as pinup girls.
Really?
And they visit veterans' homes. They're about helping the veterans. They're about suicide prevention with PTSD in our veterans. They're helping at Barrett's. They're a wonderful group of ladies. They have clubs all around the United States. So, again, another organization, and everybody's benefiting, getting their message
This is a
out.
win-win for everybody.
Everybody. It's a wonderful
And what
program.
a great way to honor our veterans. They're not forgot.
There's 2 times they say you die. When you physically die and the last time someone speaks your name. And our mission is to make sure that name is never spoken for the last time.
Wow. When is the day?
December 19th,
December
2020. Wreath sponsorship ends November 30th. So if you're going to do it now. Do it
Right.
soon.
Do it today.
As soon as Jim's done his show. Don't
Right.
leave Jim's show, okay?
Right. At
Especially
9
with the
or
moonshine
1.
guy coming up. I'm looking
Right.
for samples. I don't see anything. But yes, November 30th is the cutoff date, and then December 19th at noon all across the country. So they actually start in California at 9 a.m. So we're all doing it at 12 o'clock on the
Really?
dot. Yes, sir.
That's kind of cool.
So come on out at any of those cemeteries we have listed and join us. It's a wonderful thing.
Well, very good. I thank you for doing it, Doug.
Oh, thank you.
Because I don't know, was anybody doing it around here before you?
No. The only 2 cemeteries done in Delaware, there's 3 actually. Cooch's Bridge and Bear were done together. Bear is the military cemetery, veteran cemetery up in Bear. And then the veteran cemetery in Millsboro. They have been doing it for a while, but nobody else. So
good job.
we took it.
Where'd you get the idea? Where'd you first see it? At Arlington?
At Arlington, but I thought you could only do it at a veteran cemetery until I found that was wrong. You can do it at any public cemetery. All you have to do is
For the
get
veterans.
permission. For the veterans.
Well, I appreciate you kind of spearheading this.
Yeah, well,
You didn't invent it, but, you got involved. You know what I mean?
It's a small way to give back to our veterans.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'm going to say have a great Thanksgiving.
You too, sir.
And thanks for coming on, okay?
Thank you for
All
having
right,
me.
we'll have you again sometime.
Thanks, Jim.
All right, see ya. Bye-bye. There he goes, Doug Poore, everybody. Get involved. Wreaths across America. Look it up. If you're not sure what all he just said, look up the Harrington Historical Society, and learn about it there. A wreath is only $15 to sponsor. Now, let's talk about a sponsor segment. Okay, this is L&W Insurance Agency, and I had somebody call me the other day that has called L&W and chatted with them a little bit, and it's going to switch their insurance over. And I said, well, what did you like? What didn't you like? He said, well, what I liked is they kind of looked at what I had, and they brought some points up, but they weren't really trying to sell or be overly aggressive or anything like that. They just brought some points up that you need to ponder, in other words. And a lot of people really don't think about insurance, until they need it. And then they're like, well, daggone, why didn't somebody tell me, I should consider this or should consider that, and so on and so forth. So anyway, I'm just letting you know that if you need insurance, if you want to discuss insurance, if you're just renting an apartment or a home and you don't have renter's insurance, you may want to consider that. If you have properties, it doesn't have to be commercial. I deal with them for personal stuff as well as, properties, as well as, things pertaining to my business, liability, things like that. So anyway, if you want to talk insurance and you want to deal with somebody local, been in business now over 80 years, L&W Insurance Agency will help you out. They will review what you have. They will start you from scratch and give you suggestions. What I find is when it's time for my renewal, they give me 2 or 3 different choices. It's not always just this one brand or whatever, which is kind of nice in case you ever do get canceled. At least with L&W, they've got many choices if something were to happen and a company were to cancel you. So again, whether it's auto, home, health, life, disability, media coverage, whatever you may need, just give L&W a call. The phone number is 302-856-7828, 856-7828. LWinsurance.com on the web. Very, very active on Facebook. So you would take a minute this morning to just go out of your way to like their Facebook page, and you'll always be getting tips and bits of information that you maybe didn't think about or didn't consider. So anyway, That's that. I want to thank everybody. Weller's Utility Trailers has been very busy this week, and we say thank you, thank you, thank you for all the people that have purchased something from us. We sell a lot of Amish-made sheds, different shapes, different styles, tall ones, long ones, wide ones, lofts, windows, ramp doors, garage doors, a little bit of everything, vinyl siding, wood siding, brick front, whatever you may need. Amish-made vinyl sheds, Amish-made sheds. We can custom design it pretty much any way you would like it. Okay. Now we sell trailers. We've had a run of towns and communities and organizations buying COVID trailers. So I think they're COVID testing units. The weather's getting ready to change. You need something to haul your supplies in. We've got enclosed trailers with a ramp door on the back. We've got them a little taller than normal. A lot of people never think about, the height of the inside of the trailer is one height, but when you get to the ramp door, it's less height. So we have many shapes and styles. So if you are involved in an organization that is going to need a trailer to go out in communities and do things where you need an instant, immediate shelter, you could put heat in it, air conditioning in it, whatever you may need. You could put electrical work and hook a generator to it. So we have trailers is what I'm trying to say. We have a lot of dump trailers. We got like 9 dump trailers in the other day, and just yesterday alone, we sold 3 of them. So people are driving 2 and 3 and 4 hours to get trailers from Weller's, and the only reason is we're the only place around that's got much selection right now, and that's because we buy a lot. We have a large, amount of space on the assembly lines with about 15 different brands of trailers. So if you need one, check us out. If you got one you want to sell, maybe you've got a trailer, you don't use it much, you just would like to sell it, we will literally write you a check and buy your trailer off of you, no purchase necessary from us. So it's Wellers.com, Wellers Utility Trailers, Route 13 in Bridgeville. Check us out, stop by, say hello, and see what we've got going on in there. We got a lot of weird stuff. We're starting to dig through buildings and containers and tractor trailer bodies full of stuff. So you never know what you might find because we never know what we might find. We have a lot of, I'll say weird, but unique stuff in there, not just trailers and trailer parts. Let's talk ice cream for a minute. So get your telephone ready. We're going to take some phone calls for some free Vanderwins gift cards. Some people seem to really like Vanderwins ice cream. So we're going to give you 2 gift cards for free. No purchase necessary. Like if you won some last week, give everybody else a break and, let them have a chance. When we do turn on the phone lines, we only could take 2 or 3 phone calls because we're always very limited on time. So if you would like 2 gift cards to Vanderwins, we're going to give them away right now. Operators are standing by. The phone number is 422-7336. 422-7336. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're listening on the radio, whether you're watching on TV. You could be watching on Facebook. If you would like 2 gift cards to Vanderwins Ice Cream, you have to pick them up at Weller's in Bridgeville. You have to pick them up Tuesday through Saturday. We'll just set 2 gift cards aside, no purchase necessary. And we'd like you to look around a little bit while you're there. But anyway, we'll give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwins. All you do is call right now, 422-7336. 422-7336. I'm right here waiting for your call. And again, it doesn't matter. Sometimes we only want TV callers or radio callers or whatever. Right now, we just want a caller, 422-7336. If you would like 2 gift cards to Vanderwins Ice Cream, okay? So does the first call really count? Because that's the first one. Caller, are you there?
Yes, sir.
And how you doing?
I'm doing good.
And are you calling to buy some gift cards?
No, sir.
What was your call about?
Calling to win a gift card.
Oh, okay. I was just checking. All right. And what is your name?
My name is Steve Malandrino.
Steve, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
And where are you from?
I'm from Lincoln, Delaware.
Oh, that's a long ways away, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And so you got to go to Weller's and pick them up. 2 gift cards to Vanderwins. Have you ever been to Vanderwins?
No, sir.
For real? So this will be your first time?
Yep.
Well, good. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Are you on Facebook?
Yes, I am.
If you think of it, I had somebody just do this the other day. Take a picture of yourself with the ice cream and tag me in it if you would whenever you do go. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. That's fine.
All right. Well, we're going to set 2 gift cards aside for Steve at Weller's in Bridgeville, okay?
All right. I'll see you Tuesday.
Thank you. See ya. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's that simple, folks. And that will be his first time to Vanderwins. And that is why Vanderwins advertises on Weller Does Delmarva to get him new customers. So if you are listening right now and you want 2 gift cards to Vanderwins, what you got to do is call me. Is that another phone call? Caller, are you there?
Hello.
How you doing?
You know why I am when I call you Gary.
Yeah. This is what's your name? Bobby?
Try Sam.
All right, Sam, I knew it was you.
Bobby's close enough.
Bobby's close enough. Isn't that what people went to school with you called you or something?
Sure did. How'd you learn all that? You must have probably checked it out.
I have been to your wedding anniversary where people got up and made speeches. So
You got a long memory. I got to watch you.
that's right. So, Sam, are you going to take Helen to get some ice cream?
I guess I should.
I think you should. Okay? Anyway, so how are you, Sam?
I'm fair.
You're fair. Okay. Well, all right. Well, I'm doing okay. So you're going to pick these up at Weller's, 2 gift cards to Vanderwins, okay?
I'll probably be able to find a place for me.
I hope so.
Yeah,
So-
I've been there a couple of times.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you go. Is that okay?
Thank you, Jerry.
See ya. See ya. It's fine. You call me anything you want. I'll see you. Bye. He calls me Jerry because he knew Jerry Weller, who used to be a state trooper. And I'm not even sure if Sam didn't go to school with Jerry. I'm not sure. But anyway, he does seem to call me Jerry every now and then. But sometimes I think he's kidding. That's Sam Wilson there. 2 gift cards to Vanderwins. Caller, are you there?
Yes.
How you doing?
All right. How are you, Jim?
Good. And who am I talking to?
My name is Royce Purcell.
Royce, how you doing?
All right.
And is this your first time calling in?
It will be.
Will be. And you a ice cream fan?
Yes, sir.
And have you ever been to Vanderwins?
I have not.
For real? Wow.
Really?
Well, this is, Royce, this is what advertising is supposed to do. It's supposed to expose businesses to people that have never been to the business. So we're going to give you 2 gift cards and you can go there. Is that okay?
Yes, thank you.
All right. And you know where Weller's is?
Yes.
All right. Well, Tuesday, we're closed Sunday and Monday. So, Tuesday through Saturday, you could pick up those 2 gift cards. Is that okay?
All right. I appreciate it.
And one question, is this, are you watching on TV or Facebook or radio?
On Facebook.
Facebook. And you've seen the show before?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to thank you for calling in, okay?
No problem. Thank you.
Enjoy the ice cream.
You too. Have a good day.
Bye-bye. Bye. I forgot to tell Sam Wilson to do this. But when he's eating that ice cream, I need him to take a picture of him and Helen and tag me in that thing on Facebook. So he's going to have to bring one of his grandchildren with him to do that. So anyway, just messing with you, Sam. All right, so that's how we give away gift cards to Vanderwins. That worked pretty good. I got time to give away 2 more. So if you're listening and you've been debating whether you want to call or not, just pick up the telephone right now and dial 422-7336. I got 2 more gift cards to Vanderwins, and I got your name on them. So if you want them, just call me right now. If not, no problem. We will just go ahead and run them through the shredder, and that way we won't have to deal with them anymore. So, all right. Oh, there's a phone call. Hold up on the shredder. All right. Caller, are you there? We're taking a break from the radio, so we're going to continue on TV, Facebook, and YouTube. All right, caller, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. And what is your name?
Brittany.
Brittany. All right. And Brittany,
sir.
are you calling to purchase advertising or win gift cards to Vanderwins?
Win gift cards to Vanderwins, but I want to know where is it? Where is that?
Where's Vanderwins?
Yes.
It's, where Philadelphia is?
Oh yeah. See, I'm in Delaware.
Okay. Well, it's not in
Thank
Philadelphia.
you.
It's not in Philadelphia. I was just asking if you knew where Philadelphia was.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. It's outside. There's one in Greenwood. There's one in Fenwick Island.
Okay.
There's one in Dewey Beach. And then there's one out on 404. Now, the gift cards don't have a date on them, so there's no rush.
Okay.
They will open. Never again.
And where is Weller's at?
I understand that. Okay, hold on just a second. I want to let you know the gift cards don't have an expiration date.
Sorry.
So I'm letting you know you have 4 potential locations. There's one that is open through the winter on 404. There's one in Greenwood. You still got me or no?
I'm still here. Yeah, Green. The Bethany location is closest to me, so I can definitely use them.
Then I don't know when they're open, is what I'm saying. In other words, I got way off track with this, but I'm just letting you know you have 4 locations. You need to find out when they're open. Some are open during the summer, some are only open during the winter, or open year round. So just check them out. But do you know where Weller's in Bridgeville is?
Yes, I do. I do know where that is.
Okay, so that's where you got to pick up the gift cards. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Have you got a little one there dialing the phone while you're on the phone?
I do. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. I can relate to that. So anyway, Brittany, 2 gift cards for you at Vanderwin's. Find out where you're going, when you're going, and just make sure they're open on your own. Is that okay?
And you said anytime between Tuesday and Saturday at Weller's, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you so much.
I got one question. Are you watching on TV, Facebook, radio? How'd you know about this show?
Radio. I'm riding with my dad.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye.
I got.
All right. Well, I could hear somebody dialing the phone. I don't know if you guys could hear it or not. In other words, so I was thinking, man, and I knew it wasn't me. All right. Here he is, Colin Walls, working very hard this morning, double duty. TV Delmarva. What's up with you, Colin?
Hey, good morning. That was somehow she got it.
Yeah.
The lady on the phone.
Between all of that, yeah.
I don't know how she did because I was lost for a while.
Okay.
There, Jim.
Well, no, I think
you got way off track.
We got way off track.
Yeah,
and in the Vanderwinds, some of them are open in the summer.
Right.
Some of them are open year round. And the Bethany and Dewey, I'm not even sure what their schedule is, but
most people can figure it out.
I asked them to not put a date on the gift cards.
Right.
And that way there's no rush, you know, in other words, so.
Yep, I understand.
But anyway, everybody just wants to make sure everybody's informed, and I think that's a good thing, you know, so we're doing our best. But I get distracted easily, believe it or not.
Wow, yeah.
It doesn't take much. A fly flying across the room, and I'm off track, so.
So anyway, right. TV Delmarva, Jim.
Yes.
TV Delmarva, we have great advertising for sale, great opportunities for anybody. If you've got a new business, if you've got an old established business, and you just want to say, hey, we're still here.
Maybe you just want to test drive a brand new audience.
Yeah.
You know, and be part of a brand new experience. In other words,
this is definitely an interactive audience, as you could see.
No question. No question.
So
in other words,
testimony.
Yep. And what's really nice about TV Delmarva is it is local, and you can communicate with Colin, who is a business owner. You know, we're both business owners, and we don't want you to just buy advertising. We want you to get results.
Well, yeah, definitely want you to get results. And so, you know, if you've ever wanted to talk to the person in charge, you can call me directly.
Okay.
242-8015. So I'm the one that's in charge. I control all the programming and the commercials and the sales. So call me directly, 302-242-8015.
Yep.
And
say, hey,
you can go straight to the top. I'm not guaranteeing that, you know, I'm a big deal.
Anything.
but I'm just saying you can get to me.
I want you to, we'll talk about it through the week, but I think we ought to have like a year-end special.
Right.
Like if you're listening and watching and you say, well, I want to plan my advertising for next year.
Right. Dump all your cash before the end of the year to me.
Pre-buy your advertising.
Yeah,
that's
there
right.
You go.
You know, in other words, pay ahead if you want. That's how I like to buy things. I like a deal, and I like to, if I could pay my electric bill 5 years in advance, I would. In other words, because I just want as good a deal as I can get, you know, like if they would lock the rate.
Right.
In other words, but anyway, 242-8015. They could text Colin or
call or text. I definitely take a text. Yeah.
But, you know, so we're talking like a 30-second TV commercial is what you're talking about, right? And you can buy one or you can buy 101.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we have lots of space available, and, you know, we're adding channels all the time. So 2 more channels will be on the air here very shortly. And so that's just 2 more opportunities for people to see your commercials.
Right. I agree. So it's a great time to get started. So give him a call right now. I'd like somebody to just call and say good morning to Colin.
Or text me good morning.
Text
one or the
him.
other.
Don't call him. He's really busy.
Either way, it doesn't matter.
He's back there drinking coffee.
But what I'm thinking is, you know, that the best bang for your buck is to just advertise on all 4 channels. We're going to give you a deal where we drop your commercial into this file that runs across all of our
We should formulate
stations.
a deal right in the middle of the show like this.
Oh, you think so?
Like, Colin, how good a deal are you willing to give? You know, in other words, I think you need to create a package. This is just me talking out loud now. Okay. That gives somebody 100 ads a month.
Okay.
For some incredibly awesome deal.
Well, let's figure out what an awesome deal is. So what What's a regular deal on 100 commercials?
Okay,
what
well,
would you say?
I know radio ad prices more than I know TV ad
Yeah.
prices, but an ad's usually, I'll say $15 to $30.
Right, depending on
Anywhere
when
in
it
there.
runs, yes.
Right,
Yep.
right. So if you could sell ads for $5,
Well,
that would be an unreal
So
deal.
what would 100 commercials at $15 a piece be?
$1,500.
$1,500 a month. Okay.
Okay. I was thinking a week, but no, I'm just kidding you. Oh, we're coming back on the radio. All right. Can we can this for
Yeah,
a moment?
yeah, we'll talk about it next segment.
What's the next segment? What time? Let's prep
8
everybody.
o'clock.
8 o'clock. That's right. At 8 o'clock, we need you to help us through this process of making an incredible offer for some TV advertising. I've got Colin all off track now. So anyway, and I think I heard the telephone ring. So we're going back on the radio, and I hear the radio. So Lawrence, I got it. So we're good. So good morning, everybody. Jim Weller here. We're live on the radio. We're live on TV. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. And we're live right here in Lincoln City, Delaware. We've talked about a little bit of everything. And I think the next thing we're going to talk to, next person, is a sponsor segment, Justin Ward. Are you there, Justin?
Morning, Jim. How you doing today?
Real good. And I just want to start off by saying I appreciate your support of this show. I realized the other day we've been sponsoring you and helping each other for a few years now, and I just wanted to say thanks a lot to Invisible Fence Brand of Delmarva for their support of Weller Does Delmarva. So thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. And it's been an enjoyable ride. And I haven't had time to do it, but I was going to actually go back and see how far or when we actually originally started. So that'd be cool to know. So, but you kind of hit the nail on the head there. So it like I said, it's been an enjoyable ride. So we enjoy working with local businesses and helping each other out and being a part of something special.
Well, and I want to give an example of a service you provide that I now need. I had some work done at my yard the other day, and a piece of equipment has caused my invisible fence box to buzz in the garage, to beep. Does that mean I've got a wire cut?
Yep.
All right.
And I usually tell people when anytime that alarm sounds, you definitely want to get a hold of us so we can check it out. A lot of people kind of cringe because they get the service call fee with it, but it's nice that we can come out, and not only are we going to check the system, we're going to check the collars, we're going to check the batteries, we're going to see how things are going, talk about the pets, and usually anytime that alarms, you got a wire break or a power surge.
I think it's a wire break. I got some ruts.
Yeah, a lot of times people ask me how long the wire lasts, and I've had it last anywhere from 25, 30 years, but usually landscaping or excavation usually does compromise it a little bit. So, but the good thing is we can put a splice kit in it, and we don't have to replace the whole thing. So, just where you were doing the excavating. So,
and I've got
that kind of info.
And I've got a picture of what my dogs look like because I want you to find them while you're there. Okay.
All right, that works too.
No, I'm just kidding you. No, that's the neat thing about this fence. Now, my dogs still stop right where the line is because they don't know the wires broke.
Yeah,
so
that's when you know you did the training, and
yes.
they are well aware of their boundaries. And I tell people it's 2 weeks worth of training. It's not something that you're just going to set up and
it works immediately.
Right away.
Right.
They're going to learn it for 2 weeks, but then that means it's a lifetime of them understanding where the boundaries are and how to come back into the yard. So, and a lot of people kind of think they get they worry about the correction part of it, but the dogs are not going out there and testing it every day. So
no.
The correction's only there to get their attention when they're focused solely on a deer, and it doesn't matter how many times you try to call for them or throw treats out there in front of them. They're excited. They're pumped up. They're ready to go after a deer or run after a squirrel or something like that. And that correction is just there to get their attention, snap them out of that behavior that they're in at the moment, and then reflect on the training that we show them. So that's the biggest thing we accomplish with that. And obviously your dogs are showing that. So
I'm very happy. So if you think of it, put me down. I need the wire fixed sometime. Okay.
Yep. We can make note of that. So we'll take care of you.
Can I ask you another question?
Go for it.
I know somebody that just built a new house, and they've moved there, and they've got 2 cats. And so they built a dog kennel in their garage for the cats to stay in.
Cool deal.
But what do you offer that would keep a cat from running off in a brand new neighborhood?
Yeah, I mean, we do the visible fence just like we would for dogs, just like we can do them for cats. We can put the wire in the yard, and they definitely get their own type of collar. And it's got over 52 different settings, just like the dog collars. And the cats actually pick it up pretty quick. They don't have the emotions and stuff like they do, like dogs do, but and I'd recommend trying to get them on a harness or a leash right away, because most cats aren't used to that experience. But we can train them just like we would to a dog outside in the yard, or we obviously got the avoidance solutions and stuff like that. A lot of times we'll put them near the front doors or side doors or something like that to keep the cats from running outside, especially if they're indoor cats. But yeah, they got their own collars, and we probably do about 100 cats a year in containment. So it's pretty neat.
Wow. Well, I may be getting up with you about this idea. So, because I'm worried the cats are going to take off and chase a deer. Do cats chase deer like a dog
I haven't
does?
seen them chase too many deer. I've seen them chase squirrels, though.
Oh, I never thought of that. Squirrels. Yep. All right. Well, anyway, I have took over the segment. Is there anything you want to say?
No, just you can contact us at 410-546-2436. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube. Cyber Monday is going to be coming up, so we'll have a big discount there. You'll have to reach out to us for that.
Okay.
If you need new collars or any avoidance solutions, make sure you got your fresh batteries and stuff like that. But and right now we're probably booked out about 2 weeks, so if you have anything that you need to get on the schedule, we just encourage people to reach out to us as soon as possible. So.
Okay. 410. I forgot the rest.
546-2436.
Okay.
2436.
And on the web and on Facebook.
Absolutely. InvisibleFence.com. You can type in your zip code, and the local dealer will pull up.
Okay. Well, thank you, my friend. And thanks for get to the wire sometime, and then I'll get with you about these cats, okay?
Yep. Sounds good, Jim.
All right. Have a good weekend. All right. See ya.
Yep,
Bye-bye.
you too.
Bye. There he goes, Justin Ward, Invisible Fence brand. Very happy with him. My dogs don't even know that the fence is not working. All right, Susan Kent has arrived. She arrived earlier. She's very ready to go. She's a very knowledgeable young lady. She's wise beyond her years. She's just an amazing woman. So how you doing there, Susan?
I'm wonderful. I'm just curious.
that?
Are you talking about truly cats trying to keep them in, or is there some other?
No, for real.
Yeah.
For real. My daughter's got a new house, and she's got her cats, and they love them very much. She's got 2 cats, and so to give them room, she put this kennel in the garage for one, but now she can't park her car in the garage.
I had no idea they could do it with the cats as well. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know how it works either, but I know for me, I live right around the corner. And for me, my dog's not running off. It's not so much about losing the dog. It's about the daggone dog getting hit by a car.
Right. Oh,
and,
no,
and I can have $1,000 vet bill just like that, so...
Yeah.
So
our cat has been cooped up in the house and wants to get out, but we're just did the same reason. We want her to be able to have that freedom, but we're afraid of her getting.
Well, you could do the buddy system. You could go ahead and get the cat system.
Right.
And I could be your buddy and you could pay for mine too.
All right.
So,
yeah.
But anyway.
That sounds like a deal.
But I will tell you, the Invisible Fence brand thing is amazing. I've had it at my house for years.
Yeah.
I've had it with other dogs.
Yeah.
And see what they do, they will also come and work with your animal. So it's like, you could buy products online and all, but Justin and his team, they literally spend time training your animal. And they put these little flags out in the yard so they have a visual where the thing is. And it's not just about shock. The thing, it beeps and makes a noise before you get to the edge of the fence and everything. And it's a very safe and humane thing. So I know, I'm sure if you love your cat, people that have animals, they love them. Yeah. And once they've run off, they're all upset and they wish they'd have done other things. I'm trying to make sure we do everything before anybody runs off.
Right, absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
With that said, what is going on with Love Inc.?
Oh my goodness, what's not?
Okay, we had a new guest on pertaining to Code Purple the other day.
Dan was here.
He did a good job.
Yep. I will just say we did get Troop 7 yesterday.
Oh, really?
Again for Lewis Rehoboth, that was announced.
Did you really?
Yeah. So that was a big news blast.
That is so nice that the state does that, isn't it?
It is.
County,
it is.
Or whoever's doing it.
Yes. So it's a big scramble though. So it'll be
a big building.
It's a big building. It's a big deal. There's a lot of logistics. So we have a lot to work out. We had hoped to get the information sooner, but look, when you're working with the homeless, we would do what we need to do to So
Because last year it was kind of only like we're going to do it one time.
Right.
That was it.
Very clear.
Now,
But
very clear. Yeah. And-
there weren't 17 messages sent to anyone by me since April.
Right. True. Right.
Yeah.
You didn't prime the pumps.
No,
soon
we
enough.
haven't
All
been
right.
asking at all. So
Okay.
it's been so we're excited about that. But no,
So
we
you
had
need
great,
everything. You need
Yeah.
helpers. You need
yeah,
money. You
yeah.
need
I mean, it's cold
supplies.
outside. Everyone is thinking about Code Purple and
Yeah.
our homeless. And it's a very intense. This year we have to have different volunteers. Our volunteers tend to be that retired age, that at risk. So with COVID, I'm sure Dan
never thought of that.
went through all of that.
Yep.
So we're really looking for a new, younger. I see some younger folks behind the cameras today. So
Oh.
yeah, but I do want to share some really big, cool new things as well
Okay.
that are happening with Love Inc. We have the 4 cornerstones and the clearinghouse, that call center, centralized intake. Calls come in and we connect to the churches and the community. That's our foundation and what we do best. But through that, we found we needed to have more fast access to food, clothing, and furniture.
Okay.
And
Like in
even-
an emergency situation.
Right. So we were blessed by the Bannings and put up a pole building, and we're calling it the Banning Building in Seaford on our property.
Really?
Yep. It's
We're
right
talking
on
about the Trinity Transport Banning
yep,
family?
right.
Okay.
Mr. and Mrs. Banning
Yeah.
funded that building. And we put
Did
it
they
on,
really?
They did, and we have it on the cross property where we
Really?
do the dinners and
Right.
the community courses and all those things at 703 East King Street. So there's a new building out,
Seaford.
Seaford, Delaware,
Right.
and in that we're doing a just a massive distribution center for the food, the clothing, and furniture. So that's our big new idea. It was important before COVID. It became essential when COVID hit. Lots of food pantries, and rightfully so, are run by folks who are at risk, had to shut down. So
Right,
a lot of the
right.
food pantries
The dynamics of everything has
Right.
changed.
So we don't want the food pantries to close forever.
Right.
We want, but we want to be able to connect and have food available on our site, plus distributing to the churches as well when they're ready to return. The ones that haven't.
Wow.
So, yeah. So
That's Jeff Banning.
yes.
His father was Ed, I think.
Yes.
You know, I was in a nursing home one time visiting somebody, and I heard this clump, clump, clump coming down the hallway. And it was Jeff Banning's dad
Yeah.
with these great big horses
He loved
in
the
a
horses.
nursing home in Dover. I'm there visiting this young person, and here they come.
Yeah.
And they squat down and went in the...
Yeah.
The Bannings have just been such a blessing to our
Yeah.
community
A lot of people
all the way
don't
around.
realize Mr. Ed, before he passed away, was a mentor for me, and especially in the early years of Love Inc.
Really?
And would come and check in. We used to be in the Presbyterian basement. Love Inc. did.
Okay.
In the Seaford Presbyterian Church.
I know right where you mean.
We can tell that now because our office, the clearinghouse, is kind of like no one knows where that is.
Oh, it's a big secret.
Yeah. And it's where all the phone lines are. And he would come in and he would just assist in those early years when it felt like, we were alone out there in the trenches, and
Right.
just offer encouragement and it really a foundational part of who we are. So, yeah.
But that's the real measure of a person is what's said beyond
Yeah.
the grave. In other words,
Yeah.
does their life make a difference afterwards?
Right.
And the Bannings, he was a good guy.
Right.
Very
And
involved in many
had
things.
a vision for the community.
Yeah.
Had the love of Jesus Christ in his heart.
Yes.
And was one of these undercurrents that wasn't wanting the credit. Like he would
Oh, no,
not want his name on that building.
Right. Right.
And but
Isn't that nice?
it's right and
So,
it's good.
are you ready for donations?
Oh, yeah.
So people can literally write a check. Number one, it's the end of
Sure.
the year. There might be some business that have done good this year,
Yes.
or whether
We
you
are
did good or
501c3.
you
Yep.
don't have to donate just because you did good. But people that might want to be planning their year-end giving.
Right.
So you are a candidate for some year-end giving.
We would love some dollars. That's
Okay.
always good. Now
right.
we are a volunteer organization,
Okay.
and so we do have lists of things to buy as well.
Specific,
like
toilet paper.
Yeah, we give
Paper
away all
towels.
the dignity supplies. Of course,
Toothpaste.
we do. We probably have enough toothpaste for a year.
Okay.
But if
Do you really?
We probably that seems to be a popular donation item.
Toothpaste.
So we will
Okay.
not
turn it away.
We won't turn it away.
But if you're going to go buy it,
Right.
maybe consider buying something
Right.
different.
And there's lists on Facebook of like our
What's the
current-
Facebook page called?
It's Love Inc. of Mid Delmarva.
Love Inc. of Mid
Yeah,
Delmarva.
and or Love
Okay.
Inc. Sussex might be the
Okay.
yeah, but it is
Okay.
Love Inc. of Mid Delmarva. Love Inc. is national, so look
Okay.
for Mid Delmarva. Look for the local one.
Okay.
And most recently, we've been doing these Vincent Farms distributions, 1,158, sometimes twice a week. We did in
Wow.
October and November. We were at Our Lady of Guadalupe in Frankfurt. We'll be at Laura Wesleyan on Tuesday, just in time for Thanksgiving.
movers and shakers.
Oh my goodness! Yeah,
But
yeah.
you're helping people in need.
Right.
All the time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about, I need to tell you a tip.
Sure.
I told somebody this tip last week, and she did it for her nonprofit. You may know this, you may not. Amazon. You've heard of Amazon?
Yes.
Okay, there's a thing on there. It might be called Amazon Smile. I'm not sure.
Amazon Smile.
You're already aware of it.
We put bridges that's another part of Love Inc. That's the
Okay.
Bridging Recovery in Delaware, Gathering Essential Supports. That's our community navigator, where we teach people to be part of the solution and helping understand getting connected to addiction resources for people
Okay.
experiencing addiction. You know, David Ball, that group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
And so Bridges, we for Love Inc. That's the Bridges Amazon Smile.
Okay,
So
okay.
we don't want to. We only try to pick one like cornerstone.
Right, right,
but we
right.
do know about it.
Wow, well,
But
good.
it works too. Like randomly, we get.
Something.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, well, good. I don't want to cut you short or take over your commercial, but we are kind of close to being out of time. So is there anything other pertinent you wanted to say? And I'll try to be quiet while you say it.
Sure. So we're real excited about all the different things that are happening with the holiday. We've done the big Mount Air Thanksgiving for Thousands today.
yeah.
Trinity Logistics is giving away Thanksgiving for All.
Wow.
But I just want to remind people in this time of, I would say, transaction, and it's biblical and it's right. People need to have food and those things. Love Inc.'s mission, remember, is to transform, and that means to change. So while we're in this transactional mode, we're always thinking about how can we transform, and so we want to really build up our community courses. So we're looking for teachers.
Oh, really?
And we have the classes already, like Make Parenting a Pleasure. And
And you don't mean certified
no,
teachers.
no.
You mean
We
people with
train
life
you to-
skills.
Right. Life skills are we have certified Chalmers budget trainers. So we need people to be mentors. So we're always looking for that. So as we're giving and doing a lot of things right now, right? The food, it's Christmas time, Thanksgiving time, doing Christmas gifts. All those things are really fun and good. And I love that part. But I don't want to get so wrapped up in the transaction of everything that we don't think about the transformation, that people have purpose and they need other people. They need other people to walk alongside them.
And to sow into their
right,
life.
right.
E-
So-
Even if it's just no more than words and wisdom and
people
things
need
of
to
that
be
nature.
heard. People
Right.
need to be heard. They need a soft place to land. They need a place to say out loud their yuck and not
Yeah.
be judged.
Right.
And we feel very strongly that Love Inc. is a partnership of local churches, and we
Mm-hmm.
feel very strongly that that's the role of the church, and we need to step into that space. So,
Right. And
yeah,
it's just we're trying to extend it to everybody.
yeah.
All right. Are we good?
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks
So
for having us.
contact info one more time if somebody wanted to learn more or know more.
Yeah, we do have a website, loveincofmiddelmarva.org.
All right. Check it
And
out.
that has a volunteer kind of little thing, and it'll send it right to my email.
Okay.
And 302-629-7050 is the Love Inc. Phone number.
629-7050.
Right. Yes.
7050. Dial it in that order.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
If
All
you do
right.
it in another order, you'll get another person.
You might. Right. All right. Anything else?
That's
It's
it.
been good. You've never been here before, have you?
I have a long, long time ago.
When it was the radio station?
Yeah, radio station, and Dan
Yep.
Gaffney maybe, or
No, Dan was
Was
never
it?
at this building. You're thinking this was Bill Salmon's. It
I
was
came here for the bridge,
101
too. It
no,
was-
but before the bridge, it was 101.3
Okay.
WXPZ,
okay.
Delaware's first Christian radio station.
Yeah, I've been here a
And
couple
then-
times, but
have
I
you?
always
But-
forget.
But, there was also there was another radio station here, Cool 101.3.
Yeah.
was also here. So this building's got quite a history.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So, well, thanks for coming.
Thank you for
Have a
having
good
me.
Thanksgiving.
Right, yeah.
Remember, no more than 10 people.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Includes pets and animals.
Yeah,
No,
that's right.
It doesn't include pets and animals. I made that part up, folks. All right. So,
Happy Thanksgiving.
but thank you for all you do. Okay.
Right, thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
Right.
All right. See
Take
you.
care.
Take care. Bye-bye. There she goes, everybody. Susan Kent. Love Inc. Look them up. Get involved. Tell your friends about them. Get the family involved. There's plenty of ways to make a difference in people's lives and in your community. Now, with that said, we gave away some Vanderwins gift cards, so I want to say thanks a lot to Vanderwins Ice Cream. They do have 4 locations, and yes, their hours do vary at this time of year. So just find out who's open when. I do believe Greenwood is closed till next summer, March, I think she said. So Greenwood is where I usually go. So there is one right just 2 or 3 miles past there out on 404. And Dewey and Bethany, I don't know. No, it was Fenwick Island and Dewey. So check them out. VanderwinsFarmCreamery.com, and like their Facebook page too. And if you want to have a truck come to your business or your home or whatever, or a party, and you want to hire them to give out ice cream, they can do that for you too. Hey, last week I had Bill Anderson on from Dry Zone. This is a sponsor segment, and Dry Zone does all kinds of things, okay? So they're starting their newest thing called Hello Garage. I want to tell you that's something you might want to check out at HelloGarage.com. That's what Bill talked about last week. But I want to just brag on Dry Zone. If you have a crawl space that needs encapsulating, you got a basement that's leaking like it didn't ever leak before, and you want some answers, solutions. Maybe you're putting up Christmas trees and Christmas lights, and you need another electrical receptacle or some electrical work done. They do electrical work too. So Dry Zone is a great local company. Bill and Heather Anderson, owners, operators, they're always looking for new people, salespeople, people, get it done people, all kinds of people. So they offer free estimates, free evaluations, free, they come and talk to you and give you solutions, and estimates are free. Warranties are transferable if you ever do sell your property. They're just a great company, and everything they do it with a level of excellence. So the name of the company is Dry Zone. The website is dryzone.com. And if you want to learn about what they offer, if you want to get a hold of them for somebody to come and look at your situation and you need some solutions and some information, you give them a call at 302-684-5034. That's 684-5034, dryzone.com. And if you are looking for a career change, you might want to check them out. They are always looking for good people to join Team Dry Zone. All right? And check out that HelloGarage.com too, just for the heck of it. All right? So what is going on at Weller's in Bridgeville? We are opening right now. We are here for you. And I'm going to tell you about Wilson's Auction. Big sale today. On-site, off-site. I'll tell you about that in just a couple minutes. We're going to take a break from the radio. So when we take a break from the radio, you need to just go right on over to TV Delmarva, channel 14 on your TV, or just look up Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook. You can watch it there. And we continue on. We don't take a break ever. So we are with you until 9 o'clock this morning. I've got more guests going to be on. Who else do I have going to be on? Oh, Kevin Short has arrived. I saw him come in, Mid-South Audio. We're going to talk about his new location, and he's got some Black Friday specials and Tech Talk Live. We're going to talk about a lot of different things, okay? And so other than that, that's about it. I want to also let you know, if you'd ever like to join me on the show, if you are a nonprofit, we allow most nonprofits to be on at no charge. If you want to buy some time, I'd love to get paid for some interviews. It helps me pay the bills. So if you ever want to join me to promote your business or your organization, we sell 5-minute interviews that usually turn into 7 or 10 minutes real quick, but anyway, you only pay for 5. We do mentions if you want to buy just some mentions on the show. So if you have an interest in buying some advertising, please get up with me. My cell phone number is, are you ready? 302-542-9157. 542-9157. I can give you some advertising that you can't get anything like it anywhere else. It's me talking about you, and the only way you get that is by hiring me to talk about you. Okay, I've got a great audience, very responsive, very loyal. We've been doing this show now 8 years, and we're on many different platforms. Like you hear me say, we're on TV Delmarva, we're on the radio, we're on Facebook. It's like 5 Facebook pages and YouTube. So if you want to get hooked up with me, 542-9157. I would love the opportunity to promote you, your business, and what you do. All right. Taking a break from the radio. We are not taking a break from anywhere else. So stay tuned. We're going to get Colin Walls in here in a moment or two and talk to him just a little bit. But anyway, the show is moving right along. Tracy's doing a good job over there, keeping everything in good order and trying to keep me straight. But anyway, it's a team effort here, and she does a good job. So appreciate that. Thanksgiving Day is coming up. I believe it's this Thursday. Remember, the turkey does not count in your count of 10. So keep that in mind, okay? So we got some new mandates starting on Monday, and we do need to be diligent. We need to protect ourselves and be careful out there, everybody. So anyway, with that said, I think I hear Colin Walls making his way up the hallway, I think. And he is going to... Oh, I remember. We were trying to design a deal. Yes. 100 ads, not a week. Man, that would be unreal, wouldn't it?
100 ads a month is a lot, too.
100 ads a month is a whole lot.
Typically, you don't buy 100 ads a month.
No, you don't. 20, 30, something like that.
Yeah, 30, 40, maybe 50,
Yeah.
but 100 is a lot.
That's a lot.
But
so I picked too big a number, folks.
No,
So-
I'm not saying that it's too big a number.
Okay.
I'm saying
I don't want you to sell out on my half.
So what I'll just add more channels if I.
There you go. That's right. Colin will. That's right.
So anyway, we were talking about how much is a radio ad typically, and
Right.
and what.
So I would say on an average $20.
$20 on average. So 100 of those a month is
Right.
how much?
100 times 20 is $2,000.
$2,000 a month.
Right.
So what would you consider a good deal on that?
Oh
So
man, I'm not. We need to ask somebody else because
I know Jim would want.
I want
pennies.
it. Yeah, I like to cut the price right in half. So
Before you cut it in half.
2,000 would jump right down to 1,000 in my world. But anyway, and I'm not saying that's how we sell trailers today. Okay, just so you're saying. But
That's just how Jim buys them.
that's right. That's how I'd like to buy them. That's how I'd like to buy them.
Right. You don't find
Right.
people very cooperative when you do that, right?
No.
Cutting it in half the second time, that's where you
Right.
get
That's where it gets real bad. So.
So
you can wait till next week, but I'm just thinking it is.
well, I'm just thinking of what a
it's-
good deal would be.
Right, but I want to also encourage you when we think about this, or you think about it, we need to figure out who's going to make an ad and how much is it.
Right,
So that way
So
the
some
people
people
know
don't
their
have
total
ads
cost.
made up, right.
Right, so they just
But
know their total cost.
So you're saying though, if it was $2,000 a month,
right,
and you cut it in half and it's $1,000 a month, you saying that would be a good deal?
that's a good deal.
What if you cut it in
good.
half again? Now you're at
That's
a
too
quarter of
cheap.
the price.
Okay, now you're getting too
Now
cheap.
you're at $500.
Right, nobody wants
That
to
is
buy.
cheap.
Yeah, that's really cheap. And how many ads we talking about?
100 a month?
Yeah, 100 for $1,000 is only $10 an ad.
That's cheap.
That is cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. That's you can't even go to a fast food and get away with just about $10.
Yeah, right.
So all right. So why don't you think about this?
Oh, I'm thinking
afraid
about
you're
it.
getting caught up in the moment here, and next thing you know, you're going to be selling 100 ads for too cheap. So think that through. And you only got so many to sell.
Right. That's the thing. There's only so many to sell.
Right. Now, what you would do is you would rotate them around because we live in a day and time where people are watching TV. This is awful. I have back problems. I'm watching a lot of TV at 2 and 3 in the morning when I never used to.
Right. Yeah.
It's weird,
Yeah.
because when you get up and you want to go back to sleep, sometimes you need to watch TV.
Are you staying up and watching Cheaters on TV Delmarva? We have Cheaters on
Is that right?
in the middle of the night. The show. Oh,
gosh.
man, that's a mess, that show.
Oh my! No, I am thumbing through stuff. I got this smart TV and I'm learning how to work it.
Yeah.
I'm learning how to work it. Another couple years, I'll have it figured out. By the time it's outdated. All right, so
So
do you
we'll come
wanna-
up with something.
today or next week. I want to
Maybe-
tease it. In
probably
other words,
next week.
Next week. All right. So we need you, any business owner that might want to buy 100 radio ads at an incredible price. You know, it's funny.
How about TV ads instead of radio ads?
Yeah, let's do the TV ads.
I'm going
next
to not
week.
sell radio ads right now.
on TV.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. It was a slip of the tongue. Who wants radio? All right, it's all TV.
Yeah, it is.
All right. So anyway, Long time ago, though, I used to be involved with a radio station that was struggling to sell ads.
Yeah.
And we used to coach the sales team.
Really?
And
What
I
kind of
taught 'em.
coaching?
I said, you got to look at radio ads like produce. Okay?
Yeah.
You got a whole produce section full of produce. And every hour of every day, some of that produce goes bad.
Yep.
And you just toss it in the trash. Radio ads that aren't sold are like bad produce. You can't sell them tomorrow.
Can't resell them.
No. And so what I had them talked into doing was they had their client base, and if you were already buying ads from them, you would be in this group that they may call you on Friday with a crazy offer. Okay? And so they would call people on Friday and say, had a slow week, but you only get it if you're an existing advertiser. Okay? And we would sell them 100 ads for $100.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, that was any time of the day or night or whatever.
Right.
But, it just brought in money right now. So on Friday, what's Friday? Payroll day. They wanted to make some money, and they could make $5,000 on a Friday doing that. But it was, and so the existing customers are like, holy mackerel, I can't never cancel my contract because I always want to be able to
that
get
deal.
this phone call.
Yeah.
Because I was one of them.
Right. Now, what happened to that radio station, Jim?
I don't even want to talk about that. Let's not go there because it's no longer around.
Okay. They made so much money that they just gave up and just
What's
retired.
that saying? Do as I do, but don't do as I say, or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I want you to come up with a deal, but we need to figure out who makes the ads because I, in my opinion, I think we need to make this very simple.
Yes.
Very simple.
Very simple.
Very simple. Okay.
Yep.
So you're out of time, but is that good? But if you got ideas of what you would just pay for 100 ads, call Colin, right?
Yeah.
Make an offer.
Sounds good.
Make an offer. Send us a blank check. We'll fill it out for you. We won't hurt you. 242-8015, 242-8015. Folks, we're trying to sell advertising is what we're trying to do. But more importantly than that, we're trying to be a blessing to you and your business. We don't want to just sell you something. We want it to work, okay? We want it to work, all right? Now, are we back on the radio? Yes, we are, folks. I missed that transition. All right. I wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention. I ignored him is what it was. He holds up a great big sign over there. All right. Anyway, another good sponsor of the show. Let's brag on. This is the time of year you need a good pest solution, okay? Anyway, so I deal with Integrity Pest Solutions, Keith Ruark. You hear me talk about him all the time. So if you are experiencing all of a sudden you've got mice in your house, and to some people, one mice is like 1,000 mice, okay? So just one mouse. One mice? Yep. Kevin, we're getting our picture taken. You got to pose. This is just like in high school.
Okay.
When we got our class picture taken, all right?
Class ring?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So anyway, Integrity Pest Solutions, all I'm saying is if you've got mice, they can help you, okay? Mices. So anyway, I'm just letting you know that Integrity Pest Solution, very happy with them, but not just for mice. We got rid of the stink bugs here. We're very happy with that solution. But anyway, pest control, whether you want a termite inspection, whatever you might need done, just give Integrity a call. Keith Ruark is an owner operator. When you call, you're going to get him or his voicemail. When he calls you back, it's going to be him. And when he comes to take and give you an evaluation or an estimate, it's going to be him. And he's just a good all-around guy. So Integrity Pest Solutions, 858. What is the phone number? 858-8629. I need somebody to call Keith this morning and schedule a full-blown inspection. 302-858-8629. IntegrityPestSolutions.com on the web. Like them on Facebook. Very active there. But, it is the time of year they're cutting the crops and it's getting colder and the mice migrate in, okay? So anyway, give him a call, 858-8629. Now, one more thing I did want to talk about, but I'll do that after Kevin talks.
The field behind your business cut and the mice come in.
Do you got mice yet?
We didn't until they cut the field behind our new location.
Okay, well, the first thing you got to do is get rid of all the munchies. You got any crackers in there anywhere?
Not
any
really.
Food? Nobody eats at their desk?
No, not really.
Okay.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I think I've seen some pizza boxes in there one day.
I don't have that. That's not been the. No, I don't know. But they're in there, so we've got mice. So.
He is working hard to say nobody munches inside the building.
Oh, they do, but I don't think they have open food.
Okay, all right. Well, anyway,
my guys, if they open a pizza,
they're finished in it.
It's gone.
There's none left.
Yeah,
okay.
that pizza's done. Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, this is the voice. I'll say the golden voice. Are you ready to start your segment?
I don't know. I'm just here.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and start it because I'm
Okay.
scared to death we're going to run out of time because one of the two of us is long-winded. And we'll let the audience decide.
I will point out on my drive over here that so the dog guy, I can't think of his name.
That's okay. Justin Ward.
What did he pay for you to order a service call? An entire segment was about your service call.
Right, it was.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I hijacked that one.
I was, it's like,
well, I got to pay for the service call somehow.
Only Jim Weller would pull that off.
Right. So
that was masterful, actually.
Was it?
It was, and he didn't even care. He was okay.
No,
he was fine.
Because he's just going to add it to the service call.
We use their service, and it's amazing because the dog doesn't know that.
Right? Isn't that kind of cool?
Yeah.
So, and the dog you're referencing is Pepsi.
Yeah, Pepsi doesn't know that that he
the batteries are dead in his collar.
He doesn't know that he doesn't have the collar on anymore. Yeah, and so
it is kind of cool though.
It is.
I mean,
it's amazing.
All right, so listen to me.
Okay, so we started
Mid-South Audio.
Yes.
Okay, brand new location.
Yep.
Okay.
In Milton, Delaware.
In Milton, Delaware. And the next thing I see is Black Friday specials. And
Yes.
I'm thinking Kevin Short is now becoming quite the little retail marketer.
Well, it's that's the new venture. We moved everything we had in Georgetown. But we built a brand new recording studio, so we moved.
Oh my gosh, state of the art!
And but what we didn't have before was a retail space
where people could walk in and buy it.
Purchase something, demo something, touch it, feel it. Decide what they want.
Because on the internet, everything looks big in a picture, and then you get it,
and you can't tell which microphone you want or which set of
right,
headphones
or how
you
it's
want
going to sound or anything.
So we've got stuff there to demo and. So Black Friday specials we're trying to get people in the door because a lot of people don't know that we're there. For one thing, that we've moved, and for 30 years, we never really encouraged anybody to stop by our offices because,
right?
I mean,
you were busy.
Everything was by appointment.
Right.
Recording studio clients came in, but they had an appointment to come in and record. But
so now you're wanting tire kickers.
Now we want people to come in. Well, no, not necessarily. We want people to come in with cash.
Okay.
Yeah, that's so. But yeah, but regardless, people that have. People would come in to shop to look around and just to know that that's what we're doing. So, so we've got some crazy Black Friday specials.
You got them right there because I ain't got them yet.
In fact, these hit. The email went out the other day, and I got 2 calls from the rep saying,
"Too cheap."
I think you got a misprint. Yeah, and I said, "No, we're just trying to get people in the door." They said,
they're called lost leaders.
Yeah, and this is a whole.
Not
list.
that you're a lost leader.
No, but that's the idea. It's like
things
come
that
in to get this, and we
right.
hope you buy something else. So. So you want to? I can go through these real quick if you want.
Go ahead.
Anybody that wants to find these, they're on our website. So MidSouthAudio.com.
They're on your Facebook page too.
MidSouthAudio.com, and they are on my Facebook page.
Yep.
We've got a Yamaha MX-10X, which is a small console with a microphone and a stand for $175. So if you want
that's a microphone, a stand, and a little
mixer.
console.
Yeah. So if you want a small little PA, that is definitely the way to go.
Well, let's back up. What would I need that for? What's an example? Like, if all of a sudden, what if I am one of them people that wants to sell jewelry on Facebook and stuff like that, but I want to sound a little better?
Well, there's a special for that. That's
okay. That's a different thing. Okay.
Yeah. This would if you wanted to have if you wanted to just have a small sound system to make announcements for things or or to play back music or whatever. There's no speakers in that, but that would be everything else you'd need. So the next one, any microphone that we have in the store,
right?
You come in, you can. There's a picture actually of our microphone testing station. You can come in and pick the microphone you want, check it out, make sure you're getting the right headphones. So you buy a mic,
hold on,
and you get a free set of headphones.
Really?
Yep.
So how much is the microphone? $200-$300?
Oh no, we got microphones for $79. Yeah, I mean
but a $79 microphone doesn't come with a free set of headphones.
It does. Yeah, every microphone any microphone we have. Yep.
Really?
Yep, absolutely. It's crazy. Crazy Eddie.
There's got to be a limit, just one per person.
No, there's no limit.
You got to only have 2 of these in stock or something.
We have the Jim Weller equivalent of socks in headphones.
Do you really?
Yeah, we've got a lot of headphones. So
whether you're church or organization, you never have enough microphones.
That's right. So you want to come in and buy 5 microphones and get 5 sets of headphones for your friends.
What a wonderful thing.
Yeah, and you can give those away for Christmas gifts.
Or you can sell them to lower the cost of the microphones.
That's exactly right.
That's what Jim Weller would do. All right, what's next? There's more?
Every JBL Eon speaker, JBL's, industry name for a long time. Everybody knows JBL. Every large format JBL Eon speaker that we have in stock, you buy the speaker, you get $100 off, and you get a free speaker stand. That's the one that calls the rep.
And JBL's been around for eons.
That's the one that calls the rep to call. He said, you can't do this.
Right. That's a big loss leader.
You realize that you're losing money. I said, yeah, I know. We are. But
you just want to get people in the door.
That's exactly right. We're trying to get people in the door. Our gaff tape special, last year we did a Cyber Monday special last year.
I remember.
We didn't have a retail space. We brought that back. That was really popular. So that's exactly the same thing. It's
buy 50 rolls and get 2 free or something.
No,
like
normally it's $18 a roll. So we're lowering the price for Black Friday to $16.50 a roll. But if you buy 9, you get the 10th one free. So that brings the cost average down to $14.85 a roll.
Really?
Yep. And there's
Can I get
that is a limit
more than 1 color, or is that only white?
Well, no, it's black or white, but we have very limited stock in white, so we're kind of limiting it to one of those rolls could be white.
Okay. Maybe the 10th one.
And white gaff tape right now is really hard to get.
It is.
We've had a pallet's worth, and I don't know exactly the number of that, but it might be 3,600 rolls. I think that 2,400 rolls or 3,600 rolls of white gaff tape ordered since August.
Really?
And they have not delivered. Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got some in stock. So we have white in stock, but we're not saying black or white. We're saying all black. But if you want to roll, I told the guys if anybody wants 1 roll of white, we'll put it in there. So.
Well, see, I think you need to debunk the myth that white gaff tape prevents COVID. And so you don't have to have white black tape.
Yeah, I don't know
white,
why.
Black tape, white.
I think it's just the fact that they were probably behind on white gaff tape manufacturing, and those manufacturers have had to shut down because of COVID. So they just can't. They've got back stock on black, and
because it all starts out black and they paint it white.
No,
okay.
I actually don't know.
It all starts out white and they paint it black.
I don't know the manufacturing process.
Well, look, we have to get these answers. People want to know before they buy black gaff tape.
I don't know, but we sell a lot more black than white.
All right. So anyway, that's a heck of a deal. $14 and something a roll is what it comes down to when you buy 9 and get 1.
Yes. Now, I'll tell you this. I got a little bit of time. Years ago, we made a deal. Wireworks is a premium microphone or premium cable manufacturer. They're in Connecticut, but all their cable is made in Europe.
Okay.
It is the most flexible cable out there, period. It's flexible because it does not have a braided shield inside it. This is something. You have some here.
Okay.
So, this is not. This actually has a braid. This is not that cable. This has a braided shield inside.
Okay.
So it protects the microphone. It reduces the noise, but it does limit how flexible the cable is.
Okay.
Our custom cable that we get from Wireworks, and we are now one of 6 dealers, I think, in the country that have it made for them. We're exclusively. It's a custom cable. They're $39 for a 25-foot mic cable. It's a lifetime warranty. You can do anything but tow something with it. If it breaks, just bring it back and we'll replace it.
Okay.
And we're doing buy one, get one free. So it's half price.
Get out of town.
Buy one, get one free.
Now, there's got to be a limit to that.
No, buy one, get one free.
Really?
Yep.
All right. So is this stuff all on your website?
It's all on the website.
What's the website? Does it start with www?
MidSouthAudio.com.
MidSouthAudio.com.
Just a couple more I want to hit on real quick. If you're looking for lighting, we've got a deal. People buy lights in even numbers. So you buy 7 Chauvet Slim Par 56 lights and you get 1 free. So you get 8 for the price of 7.
I have a crazy question.
Okay.
You don't have any lighting you would use in your living room around your Christmas tree, do you?
Yes, actually we do. Yeah.
For real? On a consumer
we don't have
level,
we don't have string lights, but we have.
No. I mean, if I want to change the mood,
if you wanted to light the walls in your house or something like that, we have that. Yeah,
right.
In fact, I use it behind. You've seen the
Give me a hint. What are you trying to say?
What does my wife collect? Oh my! I hope she's not listening.
Those dolls?
No, not the American dolls.
Pianos?
The wooden soldiers. What are they called?
No.
With nutcrackers. Thank you.
There you go.
Man, there was a blank. So she has like 80 nutcrackers up over the cabinets in the kitchen, and they're all backlit with LED lighting. So we've got all that
so you
stuff.
can change the mood.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, that's available. The thing that the general public may be the most interested in is everybody now is doing podcast or doing or doing Zoom meetings or whatever.
I'm going to start selling jewelry after the first of the year.
But a lot of people sound really bad or look really bad because their computer microphone's not the greatest. So we have Shure has a whole line of MV products that or plug in accessory microphones or accessory cameras to your iPhone device or your iDevice to improve that quality. Everything, and there's multiple SKUs of this. Every one of those, if you buy one, you get a free set of headphones. So they're all on sale, and then you buy that and you get a free set of headphones with it. So
you really should think some of these offers through. You've got time to change your mind.
Yeah, no, they're here, they're out, and and then if you want to go, there's two industry standard broadcast mics. This is an Electro Voice RE20.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Which is really right now they're plentiful. The Shure SM7, which is the comparable mic to this, is kind of hard to get. We've got a lot of them in stock, and we've been selling them online. But we thought maybe that'll help bring some people in the door. So we're offering an SM7 with a broadcast boom stand, the boom stand that has the spring on it. So if you're doing your webcast at home, you can set that all up, and then a free set of headphones and a $25 gift card. So regular price for the microphone, regular price for the stand, and then you get the gift card and the free headphones.
You do realize, broadcasting, these offers are pretty extreme.
They are. Yes, I'm
sincerely saying
Mark
that.
Johnson and I sit down and we thought, if this doesn't work, then we're going to have to go and reinvent the wheel, because
you'll be giving away Vanderwin's gift cards next.
Yeah, there you go. $100 gift cards. You buy one, get a $25 gift card.
Really?
And
now there's got to be a limit to that.
Up to $1,000. $1,000.
I can buy $1,000 gift cards.
No, $1,000 in gift cards.
Okay.
And you get $250 free.
Really? 10 of them?
The only stipulation to that is
you can't use them together.
The other gift cards, the free ones, are for a return visit.
Right.
So you can come in, make a $1,000 purchase, buy the gift cards, make that $1,000 purchase, and then you have $250 to take home with you to come back some other time.
Do they expire in March or February?
They do not. No.
For real?
They do not expire.
Wow.
Yep.
Kevin, tax-free? You charging tax over there?
No tax-free Delaware. Yeah, tax-free Delaware.
Tax-free Milton is where it's at.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And then the last one, and we're out of time, but the last one is what we call a solo artist special. It's a single PA, and just the PA itself is $7.99. We're doing the PA, a microphone stand, and a microphone for $600. Comes with a carry bag.
We even got a wow out of Colin. Okay, real quick, since you are out of time, do you even want to talk about this?
Well, and then so Tuesday night, join us for Tech Talk at 6:30 on our Facebook page or on TV Delmarva.
Okay.
And we're inviting 10 people to come and join us live for a live audience. And I think we've got 6 registered right now. I don't know how many requests we got from last night's email blast, so we may be sold out.
You're saying they can come to the store, sit there.
And anybody that comes is eligible. You know how we do giveaways? Anybody that actually is there is eligible for the giveaways. So
there'll be Vanderwin's gift cards taped under the seats.
There you go.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, if you want to come, bring
them.
If you want to come Tuesday night, you could be there in the audience.
Really?
Yeah, and
I could be a heckler.
You could heckle us. We could heckle you. Yeah. It's an hour-long show.
This Tuesday night.
This Tuesday. Yeah, Facebook Live is 6:30. It's a new time. Okay. We've not done it since March because of COVID, but we have a new set.
You needed time to get
3 people
together.
and get physically distanced from each other. And
all right, I want to encourage somebody to come into your store
together since March. Yeah, okay.
See, it took him that long to catch that.
It took me that long to remember a nutcracker, and I got a house full of them. So
listen to me. I want somebody to go in there today. You're open today, right?
10 to 2. Yes.
That's what my notes say, 10 to 2.
10 to 2.
All right.
That's new. We never had Saturday hours before.
Right. So I want somebody to stop in Mid-South Audio. Is Mark working today?
He is.
All right. I want somebody to stand there with Mark Johnson and take a selfie and tag me in that thing.
Anybody that comes in today that says they heard this show this morning, we'll give them a $10 gift card.
What's that mean?
Come in today to the store.
A $10 gift card to Weller's?
No, to Mid-South Audio.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
You're going to give them a $10 gift card just for coming in?
And saying they heard it on the radio. Yeah.
Really?
We want to get people in the door.
Folks, he's doing more than I do to get you in the door, okay? So the bottom line is...
from you.
I know. Well, you're up in the ante here too much. So a $10 gift card to Mid-South Audio just for walking through the door and saying, hey, I seen you on Weller's show, and I want to browse around a little bit.
We'll archive this show and then compare the Black Friday specials next year. And I guarantee you they won't be as good. So.
Okay. I would agree. So, all right, Kevin, what's the phone number? 856
6993.
MidSouthAudio.com. Like their Facebook page just for the fun of it.
Yep.
And stop in. It's where Wyoming Millworks, right?
Used to be, yeah. We're
and it's a
227 Milton Elladale Highway, right on Route 16, next to Sherman Heating and Oil. If you go to the post office, if you're heading east, you go to the post office. You're going too far. So just
come in and say hello.
Come in and say
Just
hello.
literally
Just say you
come
heard
in and say hi.
Say you heard me talking on the radio today, and they'll give you a $10 gift card.
That's pretty generous.
So, cool.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else?
That's it.
I'm going to let you go. You got your time in today, right?
Maybe you can come. Maybe you can come Tuesday night.
Let me make a note. Tuesday night.
Come sit in our audience.
Tuesday night.
You can heckle us with questions.
6:30, Mid-South Audio. Yeah, I got questions.
Maybe about your smart TV. We can help you learn how to use that.
I'll tell you what I really want to learn how to do. I really want to
take the whole show.
Yeah,
there's an hour.
See, there's an hour at least. Turning on the smart TV. Oh,
what were you going to say? I'm sorry, I cut you off.
I forgot already, but don't worry about it. I'll bring it all up.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So come Tuesday night, and if you want to be one of these 10 people, they need to send an email or something to Mid-South.
Yeah, they just got to respond to the email. Or send an email and say they want to come. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we got like 4 spots left. Okay. So,
you feel you got your time's worth today?
I did. Yeah. Thank you very much.
I want you to be happy.
I always do. This is a great way, to get the word out. So,
well, we have fun here. We
do.
Like this is a pretty good little thing.
Yep.
We have a good little team. She keeps things straight, keeps me straight sometimes.
Everybody's
These guys do a good job. Colin's back in the back, chewing on nails, and everything's going good. All right. So anyway, what is going on? Mid-South Audio Tech Talk Live. Please, I need some people to go into Mid-South Audio today and take advantage of that free $10 gift card. That's a pretty good offer. What do you guys think of that over there? Sounds great, they said. Okay. Speaking of today, something very, very, very important is Dave Wilson, Wilson's Auction, and this is a sponsor segment, is having a huge auction on Route 113 in Lincoln City, Delaware. Huge. We're talking all kinds of stuff. Starts at 10 o'clock this morning, inside, outside. It's going to go into the afternoon, into the evening, okay? So if you're bored or you just have a desire to spend a lot of money or you're lonely and you want to meet people, go to Wilson's Auction on Route 113 in Lincoln, okay? Tuesday nights, they have an auto auction, 6 o'clock. You can buy and sell like the dealers do. And listen to me, today also, and this is a today-only offer, today, November 21st, what year is this? 2020. Ooh, we're still there. Anyway, November 21st, 2020, today at 10 o'clock in Dover, there is a business liquidation auction, trucks, shop equipment, tools, supplies, and more. I was tempted to go and buy it all and resell it. There is so many tools. It's unbelievable. So go to wilsonsauction.com and look where it says, upcoming auctions, and click on all the pictures for what's at Lincoln today and what's in Dover today. But the Dover one, if you wait, it's going to be over. So get rolling to the auction in Dover, wilsonsauction.com. Any questions, call them on the phone, 422-3454, 422-3454. And it works best if you dial it in that order. If you dial it in other orders, you're just going to have to say, what's the phone number to Wilson's Auction? All right, so that's that. Like them on Facebook. Yes, Dave Wilson is on Facebook. People say, I can't believe Dave Wilson is on Facebook. It's not like he personally does it, okay? I think Dave doesn't even understand Facebook. I'm just letting you know that it's real. It's not a fad. And Dave Wilson, Wilson's Auction, is on Facebook, okay? And if you go to any of the sponsors that you hear about on this show, do me a favor. Take a selfie and tag me in the picture, okay? And if you're spending money, hold the money up and take a picture and tag me in it. I like it, interaction. I had somebody go to Vanderwin's the other day and took a picture of them eating ice cream cones. So anyway, that's that. Okay, we're going to take a break from the radio in a moment. In a moment, we take a break from the radio. But the show does not stop. So I need you to just go to TV Delmarva and watch it there, or Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook. And if you're not on Facebook, go to wellerdoesdelmarva.com, because we never stop talking. If we do, there's like a little flap in the microphone. It'll shut off and I can't get it restarted. It's like priming a water pump. So I never stop talking for 2 full hours. And one day there's going to be a contest where you have to count how many words I say in 2 hours. And if you answer it correctly, you will win the opportunity to pick up all of the leaves in the parking lot here. We want to get rid of them, okay? So anyway, with that said, I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio. This is when it happens. Right now, it's going to happen. Lawrence is going to take us off the radio. We're going to continue right on TV, Facebook, YouTube. It's unbelievable, okay? So anyway, so good morning, everybody. And Weller's Utility Trailers is open. And we are selling stuff like crazy. He'll be up here. I'm confident. I hear his feet moving. I don't know if I hear his feet moving or not. But anyway, Colin Walls, he's back there thinking. I got him thinking about this advertising idea, okay? So now we've decided that 100 ads in a month on TV is a lot, and it is. It really is a lot, okay? It's probably 3 or 4 times more than you need, all right? So 100 ads. The question is, how much is Colin willing to let 100 ads go for? Because he's got 2 sons in this room that also have something invested in this. And they're saying, let's not give them away, okay? But my produce example was pretty good, wasn't it, guys? Yep. How they go bad, they spoil, you can't sell them again on Monday. So anyway, that's the way I used to teach. Kevin has obstructed Colin, distracted Colin.
Distracted me, yes.
You know, Colin has no idea that we're on the air, we're live. I bet he's back there talking to you about these RE20s or whatever they are.
Somewhat like that, yeah, something like that, yeah. I was actually messaging
Did you hear
Colin.
all his specials?
I did. I'm taking advantage of one of them at least.
Are you really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
We need
What,
some
$10?
speakers.
The free $10 for going in and mentioning Wellers?
Yeah.
All right.
No, there's a whole speaker setup that I want.
Really?
So, yeah.
You like dealing with Kevin?
Oh, I like dealing with Kevin a lot, yeah.
Very knowledgeable.
Yep.
You find him to be very competitive.
Yep, he likes to get paid.
He likes to get paid.
He's very
By golly.
adamant about that.
He likes to get paid.
But, yeah.
All right.
So, anyway.
Are we going to, next week, are we going to have like a crazy offer or some kind of offer?
We'll have, yes, next week,
But
tune
they can
in,
talk to
we're
you
going to have an
sooner.
offer. Yeah.
What
oh,
if
yeah,
somebody
for sure.
heard you talking about ads and just wants to be the first one in on it? Will you take a phone call about that?
I will, yeah.
Okay. So
Yep.
you can be, well, you got some advertisers already. You just need more.
Yeah.
And then after you get more, guess what he's going to say? I need more. And after that, we need more because it never ends.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Yeah.
so we make new ads every day. All right. So
We do.
TV ads is what we're talking about.
TV ads on TV Delmarva. So lots of ways to get TV Delmarva over the air, Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, Fire devices, tvdelmarva.com.
And more to come.
And more to come, right.
We can't tell you, though.
More channels to come and other things. So anyway, that's what we have at TV Delmarva to offer. We've got lots of great programming on this channel. So even just channel 14.1, the TV Delmarva channel, we're an AMG TV affiliate. So lots of great programming on there. So if you go to tvdelmarva.com, just look at our schedule there, and you'll see all the different shows and movies.
Really?
And
So you can plan what you want to watch.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Plan your snacks around TV viewing.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yep.
All right. 242-8015. Have you had any text messages
I have.
yet today?
Yep. I've
Have
gotten
you
at
really?
least one. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yep. There's
Somebody-
might be another one here too. I'm not sure.
Okay, 242-8015.
Yep.
Colin wants to sell some advertising. Let's
I
just be
do.
real about it.
I want to sell a lot of advertising.
All this
actually.
equipment you buy, it's not all gifts. You buy it with
Ooh,
money.
yeah,
you know,
real money
and-
too.
Right. In other words, and he's invested a lot. He started a TV station. I'm
Yep.
very proud of you, your boys and you. It's a kind of a family affair. It's just neat to watch this thing
is.
unfold, you know. And I remember when it was just conversations.
Yeah.
You know, in other words, and what ifs, and I wonder if, and now it's real. And,
It's real.
But now it does truly, genuinely take people to purchase advertising.
Yep.
But it's not just about buying an ad. You want to help businesses succeed. That's
and get
your
a
goal.
result. Yeah, get a result from these advertising. And I think we do get results. I think it's probably one of the best values in advertising on Delmarva.
I would agree.
Yeah.
So check it out. All
Yep.
right,
All right, thank you.
242-8015. Is that all?
Yep, that's it.
All right, thanks.
My time's
Colin.
up.
Your time is up.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week. All right, so I have other guests out here in the lobby. I see. What would she say? What did you say? We're not on the radio. We're just on Facebook, YouTube, and TV. So what, did you want to sing this time? Are you ready to sing? No? All right. Your question is, who's next? All right. Tracy. You don't see her. You hear her a little bit. She's working hard. She does Facebook posts. She lines up the guests. She keeps everybody straight. She tries to keep me straight. But anyway, that's a work in progress. Oh, we're going to take a picture now. This iPad is going to run out of film. We've moved you down a little further. See, we're trying to be very careful. Here we go. It's picture time. It's like our high school graduation picture here, everybody. So anyway, Lee, we're going to wait just a minute or two before we come back on the radio. Is that okay? And you guys are going to tell me when we're on the radio as long as you know. All right. So anyway, we have a final half hour here, everybody. This is Weller Does Delmarva. It's a weekly show. We have a lot of fun doing it. I got a business. What is this? An advertising opportunity? I'll table that for now. I've got to line up what else I'm going to say. But Weller's Utility Trailers is open. We're ready for business. Stop in and look at some of the newest junk we've dug up here lately. Oh my gosh. I have got, people don't know this. A while back, I bought this building one day at an auction. I was driving by, they had an auction. Next thing you know, I bought 7 acres of land and a 10,000 square foot building. So I decided to sell stuff in this building. So I bought tractor trailer loads of stuff. Like they would call you on the phone and say, I got $108,000 worth of merchandise. It's $7,000. Do you want it or not? You got 30 seconds to make up your mind. And I would buy it sight unseen. And then you open the doors and there's all kinds of crazy stuff. Okay. So anyway, I rented the building. So now I've got this stuff all stored somewhere and I need to get rid of it. So we are opening the trailers and we're bringing the stuff into the showroom at Weller's in Bridgeville. And we're trying our best to not laugh at it. But yesterday we found boxes of purse organizers. So I guess it's this thing you put inside a purse and it has little compartments to organize things. And they said, how much do you want for these? $5, $10? I said, how about we make them a whopping 99 cents or $1 and cut these puppies loose, okay? And they found a big chair, like a lounge chair. It looked pretty bad. I said, that one there can go straight into the dumpster. So anyway, we're just trying to clean out these trailers and stuff like that. I hear the music. We're back on the radio. If you've never been into Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville, you will have a lot of fun. It's clean. It's friendly. Check out the nice floor that Dry Zone did for us. It's a great place to shop. And not to mention, we're one of the few places in the United States that has hundreds of trailers in stock. And that sounds like a lot, but we had 9 dump trailers come in the other day, and I don't think we have any left. So I'm just letting you know, if you need a trailer, we're your guy, we're your place. Our average customer now travels 2 to 3 hours to buy a trailer. It used to be just like 100 miles, and now they're coming further down. They love the selection. They love that there's no sales tax, and we have trailers. So 337-8228, dial it in that order. Want to brag on Jerry's Lawn Care real quick, sponsor segment. You say, who is Jerry? Jerry did some tree work for me this week and brought his bucket, trimming this, cutting that, doing this, and did a really, really, really good job. In other words, we had a lot of limbs that were, every time the wind blew, they'd break and fall, and we'd have to go out there and pick. Not to worry about it for a while. So anyway, Jerry's Lawn Care does lawn care, but he does tree work, which means he has firewood, hardwood, seasoned firewood. If you need firewood,